Yo, what's good everyone? In this video, we're going to be breaking down another hard dark trap loop. And this one's a bit more traditional and a bit more simple. So this is the subliminal loop. Hard loop, perfect for drums, but a lot more simple. This one's perfect for hard drums. It might be the one we use for the drum section. But yeah, I'll break it down for you. For this melody, I started with Nexus. And the preset I'm using is called Breathy Bells, but I turned off some of the sounds. This was it before. Sounds cool, but it was just a bit too much. Now, if you're thinking the melody looks a little bit weird, all I'm really doing is starting with a D minor chord. So if I just set the scale to D minor, you'll see what I mean. So if you wanted to create a D minor chord, you'd start with D, you'd go up 3, then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I took out the middle note to create more of a dark vibe. And then I just took the root note and pitched it up, similar to what I did with the last loop. And then again, taking advantage of half steps or semitones, I would have copied this over, pitched this one up, and then I just played around with the top note too. And then the rest of it was kind of just going by ear to see what sounded good, what sounded dark, and what fit the vibe I was looking for. So we've got the simple melody. And then I took that melody and I layered it with a preset in SRX brass, but took out some of the notes. So this is the Ripper preset. I just took out some of the top notes. Again, just keeping that repetitive sound. Next, I added a pad. Again, we have that D minor chord, but with the middle note out, and then just playing around with these middle notes. Because they're close together, you just get this like dark tense vibe. And the pad is from Expand 2. Really simple. So all that together. Now with trap melodies, you only really need a simple melody like that. But to make it sound extra dark, you start layering things that sound a bit lower. So things like brass instruments, bass notes from a piano, maybe things like a choir. So in this case, I did add a choir. And the choir is from the orchestra, which I broke down in the VST video. Again, just same concept with the chords. You can see it's the same as this. So if you look in the Nexus one, we've got this D minor chord, and then we've got F, A sharp, and D. In the choir, we've got D minor, but just without the middle note, and this one pitched down. Same again here, D, A sharp, and F. So it's matching, but the arrangement's just a little bit different, or the voicing. And then I just added 3 different things to make it sound darker. So we've got addictive keys, just bass notes. And you can see no processing on that. We've got the Hollywood Brass preset from Nexus. Same notes. And then the third layer is these tubular bells, which I think are from the orchestra. And on those, you can see we've just got some reverb. So with all of those together, and then in this section, we've got 2 new layers. So, first one that you would have heard being introduced in this section. Now, all I did for this was render the melody. If I turn off the effects, you'll see what I mean. If I turn off Portal, bring the pitch back down, you can hear it's just that main melody, but not every single instrument. What I did was turn the volume down, pitch it up a full octave, and then I added some Portal. This just gave it an interesting texture. Just an easy way to add some high end. And then to keep it clean, I rendered that because when you use things like Portal, you can get a long tail of things like delay and reverb that just carry over into different sections and you might not need it to. And also when you render it, you can do these quick fade-ins. So because I was introducing it here, I copied it there, just cut the first half off and then just dragged the fader. so it can gradually be introduced. Then the last thing is this melody. If I copy it, just get rid of the effects and the pitch. This is what it sounded like first. And this was just a preset in Electra X, I think. I've actually deleted the VST from the session now. But just a very simple arpeggiated melody. Just repeating. But then I activated the stretch tool. Brought it right back. And it sounded like this. From there, I pitched it up 2 octaves. And then for some more processing, I added an EQ, halftime, some reverb, and then there's nothing on this EQ. And that sounds like this. So repetitive sounds annoying by itself, but it works in context with the rest of the instruments. And then just so I had a couple different sections to work with, like I'd have this for a hook, and then in this section you can see that halftime comes on. And that's on the main Nexus instrument with the standard settings. So we go from this. We just took out that top layer, that counter melody, and then we added halftime. This gives it a whole new vibe. So yeah, not too many layers in this one, but I just wanted to show you how to make more of a traditional dark trap melody. And this could be the one we use for drums, so hope you like this one. Let's get into the next section.